Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Mike, one of the senior developers at 11th Hour Games, held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 119. As always, Mike answered lots of great questions from the community and gave us some 1.0 teasers that are on the way. And we're going to start off right now around movement WASD. Mike loves this question. Listen.
Kenji, okay, so hear me out. I asked for WASD support in Reddit. Yes, it is impossible for us to complete WASD support before launch, so that's not happening. Before I even read the rest of the question, we're not adding WASD support for 1.0, period. There's no, it's no. Okay, so let's read the rest of the question. And many people told me how difficult it is to add to the game. Yes, as a developer, can you explain the process of adding WASD support so I can settle some concerns, beliefs, no worries about WASD? Are you told it's not coming 1.0? Cool, yes. So, currently, the top half of a character's body and the bottom half of a character's body is a single animation area. Okay, so there's lots of things that happen with animations, and so like when you're doing an attack, say you're casting something, like a chunk of that character will get taken out of the animation that it's doing to do a different animation, like put the wand out and cast something, right? Great. Okay, so for every single weapon combination, main hand, offhand, for every single ability in the game, there has to be a specific animation that's created for it. So that's thousands of animations across all the different classes, right? So you've got like shield throw, where you are holding a shield and a one-handed weapon, or maybe no weapon at all in your main hand, it's just a shield. And like that's one set of animations, but then suddenly you have to have like Forge Strike for a mace and a wand and a two-handed mace and a two-handed axe and like there's just so many different things you have to have there, and even the ones that sound ridiculous, like a wand. Now, as soon as you can move one direction with your feet and cast another direction with your torso, we have to split every single one of those animations in half. Because the bottom half of your body is now going this direction, and the top half of your body is now going this direction. So we have to redo every single casting animation for every single ability in the entire game if we implement that. We do not have the time to redo every single player animation in the entire game between now and launch. Not happening.
There's your answer. I think a lot of people are asking this question because PoE 2 just announced that it is going to have that movement support. New cosmetics on the way.
More cosmetics added to... Is there going to be more cosmetics added to Store 1.0? Yes. There will be more cosmetics added to Store 1.0. There's new categories of cosmetics being added. There's new... I should look where I'm going, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's new categories of cosmetics being added to the Store 1.0. Not adding new categories to here, but just things that weren't in the store before.
He later goes on to say that unfortunately no skill MTX is coming, but armor pieces and pets and things that we haven't seen before will be coming. And look out, because when this actually drops, I will have my fashion show video to show you what it will look like in-game. Now, I've got a feeling Mike is excited for our first teaser. He might even be buzzing about it.
Just look, it's so cute. So cute.
Okay, weirdly looking at this teaser, it actually, they almost do look too cute. If these are the minion bees that are getting reworked, they look too happy. They need to look more ferocious.
Who knows what that can be for?
Or maybe for Falconer, you could change the Falcon into this bee. MTX? I don't know. This next one's gonna disappoint a few people, me included.
Key rings for 1.0, yeah. I don't think he's actually having any changes for 1.0. They're still stuck floating around your inventory for now. Unless someone else has been working on that, I just haven't noticed.
Which means for game launch, we're still gonna have to manually keep all of our keys in our inventory. Teaser number 2, which is one and the same.
And I will I'll share a little bit of extended version of what we've got on screen already. Both at once. It's bees! So here's just a little turnaround of a little bee boy. Still a better look. He's so cute. I love the little smile on him.
It just popped into my head. I started the video talking about new MTX coming, and then they showed a bee, and then they showed a friendly, smiling bee, likely a new pet MTX. That's my guess. Now, you may not know this, but one of my community managers, Guilty, has been asking this question for 3 years, and today somebody asked it. It's pretty funny.
Who's on Panda skin for Druid Bear form on the MTX shop 1.0 soon after, asking for a friend. Sure you are. It will not be available at 1.0. I do not know if it'll ever exist. I assume it will. It's just too perfect not to. But definitely not 1.0. I know that. There's no skill MTX coming at 1.0. I don't think. So I'm pretty sure that whole system doesn't even exist yet for swapping out the VFX for MTX VFX stuff.
Sorry, Guilty. Teaser number 3, and don't worry, it's not a bee.
Good, we're good. Here's a cool thing. I wonder what it is. It's mysterious.
Ooh, it is.
Do you now
cool
understand what I meant when I said shield throws DPS against single target is really insufficient? Sure. Show us the toe. No. I'm tough on my shield throw. I'm struggling to get the DPS just right. I feel like I can find a good way to do it though.
I don't know what this is. I think it's showcasing off new lightning. My guess is the Primalist is hitting new lightning Tempest Strike. All right, everyone, unfortunately, we have come to the final teaser for Dev Chat 119. Mike, as always, thank you for continuing these Friday live streams. The community truly appreciates it. Don't forget, Warlock Week is coming up January 25th. It is going to be so awesome, and I'm so excited to be able to showcase this new mastery. It's absolutely awesome. 2 asks at the end of the video before we get this final teaser. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it, but of course, only if you think I've earned it. If I haven't earned it, I'm gonna work harder for you. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 92 members that have signed up. It is the best way to support me into the future, and you get so many added benefits. It is the first link in the description. I'm done, and I'm pretty sure this teaser was the picture you just saw. You'll understand. Mike, take it away.
But I have cool stuff. Wait, I have more cool stuff. Okay, I'm hoping that's not going to start if I just don't move. Here's one last teaser for the stream because I just realized we're over time. My goodness. I'm going to hammer out some questions while we're waiting here. All right. Hi, Mike. To get to info on the current level, we have to press C. May I ask the plan to put this info on the player screen? To get the info of the current level, we have to press C. Oh, yeah. So, like, I'm seeing this information somewhere in the HUD. We actually had a meeting about this just the other day, and we're waffling on it. The bar at the bottom is getting a facelift. The EXP bar is getting a facelift that will have a mouse over tooltip at least, possibly something on this level as well. Thanks to answer. Look forward to things you can't share. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be quite a while for those. I don't think it was a bug. I accidentally shattered something I didn't want to shatter and was wondering if there was ever going to be some way to prevent this from happening to an item. Maybe that's a tough thing to. If we were gonna do it, it would be it wouldn't be a rune. It would probably just be like a UI element where you just be like, this item can't be shattered or something like that. Have you considered shortening the range of the min-max forging cost, something like 8 to 12 instead of currently 1 to 23? Well, it'll always be 1 to something, is what it should be. It also does trend to the lower of levels, so it's the average is not like if you got 1 to 23, it's not halfway between those numbers. It's actually closer to the 1 is where the average is. Yeah, it would be a win. I know it possibly seems crazy, but arena leveling, linking and to idle skill point unlocks would be a great option. Even if that option took 10 minutes longer to do. Like if it was slower to level in the arena, you'd prefer to do it. How would gear locking sound to prevent item oops moments by locking an item it can't be crafted on sold or ideally ever dropped? Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to get at. Don't forget Call's reduce effect on boss. I did forget that. Thank you, Mama. What will happen to our character when it's officially launched? You'll still be able to play it. Nothing's going to happen to it. It will not be eligible to compete on the ladder anymore. That's the big thing. It will no longer be eligible to compete on the ladder once you once all the characters that currently exist once 1.0 goes live will no longer show up on the ladder. For like going forward, like the next ladder, the ladder will reset. All the characters that currently exist will not be eligible. You have to make a new character that's a cycle character in order to participate on the ladder.